Hi, my name is Dean Quaid. Today I'd like to introduce something that we've been working on for a while now. It's called FireAnts, and we hope that it's going to be a big help in your daily life, especially if you live in Jakarta. Well, this is what I would say a typical good traffic day in Jakarta, which happens once in a blue moon. This is a lot more typical. A really bad traffic day every day. Well, myself and my partner are among those that are experiencing these traffic days all the time. We thought that we should do something about it. We definitely can't build roads, and we can't reduce the number of cars on the roads. But what we can do is we try and provide information so that people can make good decisions about which route to take. So we started working on this project called FireAnts. We put this idea out in public through CambrianHouse.com to get feedbacks. We talked to several friends and families and eventually started our proof of concept in 2008. Since then, we have been working on this first phase of the system, which will hit beta soon in the end of 2008. So what is the solution that we came up with? We got the idea from observing what ants do. If you don't know yet, ants are really good at managing traffic. If you look at them, they actually can find the shortest path to their destination, and they tell each other about this path. And how do they do that? They do it through a chemical known as pheromone. These ants will go out from their colony and search for food. The ants that don't find food won't be laying down pheromones. On the other hand, when an ant finds a source of food, it will go back to its colony while laying down traces of pheromones. Other ants will pick up this scent and follow the trail, thus laying down another layer of pheromone, making the traces stronger. This process repeats until they find an obstacle in their route. When they find an obstacle, these ants will try and find a different route. When they once again find the food, they will repeat the same process again and again. After a while, the traces on the new track will be a lot stronger than the traces on the old track. And all the ants will eventually follow the stronger scent and switch to the new route. Well, we can apply the same principle with humans and traffic jams. Imagine the vehicles that we drive as ants on the roads. So we've got lots of ants running around on the streets. Some of these ants, or vehicles, will get into traffic jams, an obstacle in our analogy, and some will be on roads without traffic jam, food source. Imagine now that all vehicles send information about their traffic conditions to each other, so that every other vehicle knows the conditions on other roads. By doing this, every vehicle can now follow the trace of the vehicles on empty roads, while at the same time avoiding the routes of the vehicles in traffic jams. How exactly do you do that? Well, in our case, in the FireAnts system, one source of information that we use is the GPSs installed on car fleets, such as on taxis, as well as individual users contributing to the pool of information using their GPS phones. And then someone who wants to find out the traffic condition information can access our FireAnts application on their mobile phones. Let me give you an example. Let's say I want to find out the traffic condition near the Semanggi area. What I would do is I would go to my cell phone, such as this one, and I would select the FireAnts application. You probably can't see that well in this demo, but anyways, you'll get a general idea about the application. So I'll press the FireAnts application. It's going to load it. And then it's going to ask me for a username and password. I'm going to punch it in. Submit. And then I'm going to be choosing the regions. So Semanggi area, I'm going to be choosing the Semanggi area. It's asking me if it can access a network. So I'll say yes. And then I'm going to be choosing the network connection. Now it's going to be downloading and retrieving the traffic condition information in the area that I've selected. As you can see, although it's not quite clear, but you can see that we got the traffic condition. Red means it's traffic jam, green is clear traffic, and yellow is in between. As you can see, I can scroll around and take a look at the condition. This is exactly like ants giving you information about the roads and routes that they're taking so that we can avoid the traffic jams and take the clear roads. Well, that's a brief introduction of the FireAnts project that we're working on. We are really excited about it, and we hope that you have the same excitement after watching this presentation. We've been forced to get stuck in traffic jam for too long. Hopefully FireAnts can provide some useful information so that you can avoid more traffic jams in the future. Thanks for watching.